Hey guys, I put 4 colors up here today. I have, let me see, I'll just show you the bottles I think. So I have a turquoise green, that's the turquoise green. I have a purple color that is called permanent blue violet. Really weird color name for that because it says blue violet, but it's more like violet blue, so but that's the way it goes. And I have yellowish green. And then the orange is, oh yeah, what's this? Who can see? Let's see if I can get the paint off it and I'll tell you. It's orange. It's azo orange. I can see it down here. It says azo. Yeah, so anyhow, it's a regular orange. It's not like a sharp orange. It's like the orange that is in between the red and the yellow, like right in the middle. All right, so what I want to do is just fool around with these 4 colors and see if I can do anything exciting with this combination. Because to be honest with you guys, I'm kind of fed up with the colors that I've been using lately. And there's one more thing that I want to do, and that is I want to do something that I've been thinking about a long time, and that is to explore lines a lot more than I do in my art. And maybe even just try and build a page around lines. So yeah, let's go and we'll see what what I get going on the paper. All right. So I pulled out a few markers. I have my Copic markers. I have an Elegant Writer. I love these things because they're water soluble, and the color that comes out of this black is like so delicious. You can get them at speedballart.com. You used to be able to get them there. So let's hope they're still there because this is a really old pen. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to use the Zig marker because that's like glittery. But I have a Posca in purple, and I have a Liquitex paint marker in a really like fluorescent orange. I don't know if I'm going to use that, but I brought it out. The one I really want to start with is the Elegant Writer because I'm kind of excited to show you how this works. All right, so I said I wanted to like explore with line, so that's what I'm going to do. And I have no idea, you know, I'm just going to be true to myself. I love organic lines, so I guess that's what I'm going to be working with. And I'm going to try and not judge what I'm doing because, you know, this is new and it's not going to probably turn out to be like something I'm really happy with, but it's an opportunity to try something new, and maybe that something is something that I want to explore more, or maybe not. I don't know, right? That's the whole point. Yeah, I'm gonna stop with that because I just want to show you what happens when you add water to these markers. And they're so delicious. Look at that. You see it turns into like a Payne's gray. And yeah, I love them. I used to do portraits with these a lot. Kind of missing that lately. So we'll see. You know, I've been so wrapped up in, I don't know, painting on canvas the past year or 2 maybe. And I'm really just wanting to get back to more of this because when I work in my art journal and I like explore and stuff, I'm always, I don't know, so relaxed and it feels good. It makes me feel good. I'm not busy comparing myself to other people. It just makes art a lot more fun. But you see how different this blue is to this? And that's why I love this marker, because it's like crazy. One part looks like green, and then the other looks like purple. It's more, you know, going towards purple. But then the edges here are like blue-green. So it's so awesome. I used to love doing portraits with, well, trying to do portraits because I was never good at it, but it always made such a beautiful effect. And look at that. I love it. I just can't, yeah. And I think I almost forgot, but I used to love doing this with gesso too. So I'm gonna, wait, let me put gesso on here and I'll give it a try with gesso. I can hardly remember that, how that felt. Let's give it a shot. Yeah. And I could even, oh yeah. I love that. And I like the way it's showing through. Yeah, exploring with materials in an art journal is a lot of fun too. And it's so relaxing and there's no pressure. And I think that's what, you know, I like the most about it, is that I don't have to worry about stuff. I don't have to worry about, like, I can just be me. I don't know if I like this effect, so I'm just gonna pull the gesso all the way over everything. And when it dries, I can come back in with that marker and just have fun with it, because it looks like it turns permanent when once it dries after it's wet, it turns permanent, you see? Because I can't move it anymore. Some markers do that. You wet them and then they go permanent on you. I don't know why. Yeah, I like that. All right, I'm gonna go back to the water and just do water on my paintbrush. I zoomed this in really close, didn't I? I guess you can see better then. So in Norway, we're finally starting to get some spring weather. It's been a long wait. Spring tends to come late in Norway. I mean, we are far north, so. But this winter has been so long that it's been really, really hard waiting for spring. So that's like something you really feel in your bones here. You need the sun. It's so weird. I don't think I ever noticed the sun as much as I do here, because first of all, it's not always out, and it's dark here during the winter. Like, it's dark from early in the morning until, yeah, I don't know, well, in the winter you go to work in the dark, and when you're done, like at 4, it's dark again. So you don't see the sun that much. I got to keep an eye now on my Mac so that I see where things are going here with this book, so I don't start pushing it out of your view. But if I do, forgive me, I'll pull it right back in as soon as I see it. So I think this is dry, so I'm gonna come back with more lines, but I'm gonna do it over the part that's dry. And that's wet, so I'm gonna stop there. I'm just gonna pull it out on the other side. Okay, and that's wet too with the gesso, because I don't want to ruin my marker, because if I start pulling my marker into that wet gesso or water, it's gonna ruin the marker. So you always got to be careful with that. Yeah, I kind of like that. So let's get the brush back out. I have no idea where this is going, and that's the fun part. But I am really, really enjoying. I'm going to lift this up so you can see the marks in a second. It's so satisfying. I hope I'm inspiring you now to run out and get an elegant writer. What is it? And I'm not sponsored, guys. Speedballart.com. Yeah, because they're really fun to work with. But you know, a lot of these water-soluble markers do this, but not like this. They don't like both have the green and the blue in them. Because, you know, black, guys, is just, you can make black from all the primary colors. You won't ever get a black that's truly black. It's always like a dark color. At least that's what I've been taught. Yeah, get that back in. Look at that. Oh, I love it. Oh, I'm really liking that. All right, so let me lift it up and show you the texture on here. You see that? My gosh, isn't that awesome? Oh, I think it's so beautiful. I love that. That's from the gesso. Like the same thing I showed you in the last video. And I don't know, it gives me goosebumps. I love it. All right, so I'm gonna, let's see, put some small marks in here too. This is dry. And then maybe put one up here. Let's see what that does. All right, you know what? I'm just gonna turn on some music now and let you guys watch. And if I have anything I want to add, I'll pop back in during the video. So if you watch the whole thing, you might hear me talk again. All right, guys, enjoy. With this green, so I think I'm just gonna switch it up and actually try and make an orangey color, peach color, something like that. Maybe put a bit of that brownish in there, because I'm not like a lover of like pastels. I don't like the really like babyish colors. Yeah, I just don't like it to be too happy. Let's see what happens if I put this just like a glaze over the green, because the green is still a bit wet. Let's see if I like the color better. Yeah, I think I do already. Yeah, I'm really liking that orangey color better. Let's see if I have enough. Probably not, but that's okay. I can brighten it up a bit on this side if I want to. If you don't do what you want, you don't have to be so, I don't know, harsh on yourself. I mean, if you don't have the exact same color, I mean, who cares? It's your painting, right? So you can do whatever you like. Yeah, now it's kind of dirty. I'm going to lift it up so you can see it. You see it's kind of dirty, and I'm not in love with it, but I think I can work with it. And maybe switch it up in a while. I'm just gonna put some texture into it because the whole thing was supposed to be about line. So I'm gonna try and stay true to that. Let's see how that works. Yeah, I think that's good there. And what I can do later on is I can come in with like a glaze or something to brighten it up. That's my thought anyhow. If that happens or not is another question. Because a lot of the time when you paint, at least when I paint, I have these plans and I don't always end up doing them. My head is always in like constant, I don't know, it keeps thinking about ways to kind of, I don't know how to put it. It keeps thinking of ways to do things differently. And sometimes I get these really bright ideas and that, like, yeah, that's what I want to do. And then, no, I don't end up doing it anyway. All right, so now I have another greenish, grayish green. I don't know what to do with it though. I want to make a thick line, but I don't know where. So I think I'm just gonna go for it. Make a thick line here somewhere. Yeah, I like the contrast it made. I was missing like some deeper colors. So I'm going to work with this again somewhere else. See what that looks like there. And remember guys, you always get to a stage in your paintings that aren't like the most beautiful. If I can put it like that. I'm going to put this up here just because I want to. I'm trying to think of how I can like balance this color onto the paper somehow. And just switch things up. And then thinking about line again. All right, then thinking about line. So I'm gonna, yeah, that's kind of fun. I think I'm gonna do that over here too. If it's still, no, it's dry. It won't let me do it. Oh well. That's what happens. Okay, so now I have a lot of cold colors. I only have like this orangey color and I'm not sure that I'm happy with it. So what I'm going to try to do, I think I'm going to try and use the marker. Oh, if it works. Let's see if it works first. Yeah, it's working. Because this is like really fluorescent. I don't know if it's the time to do it, but let's go. All right, let's see how that works. And I need more line because this is supposed to be about line. And it's so hard because I like making organic shapes. And it's hard to just, you know, make lines. Even though that's what I set out to do. All right, I have this like funny brush with 3 brushes on it. Maybe I could use that somehow. I think I'm gonna do it with white. That's gesso. I should put it in the white paint. All right. So let's see where we can put it. All right. I'm just gonna go for it, guys. No thinking aloud. Maybe pull it up. Yeah, it turned out fun. I didn't mind that. I got me some lines. I'm just going to give it a quick dry, guys. All right, so I gave it a quick dry, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some crazy lines with this Posca, purple Posca, and I mean like really go to town. And then I think I want to use tape and see what happens if I tape part of it and make like these really straight lines. I think that's what I want to do anyhow, so that's what I'm going for. Ooh, that came out really thick. And in my head, I'm like thinking, oh my gosh, I'm ruining this. Our heads like to play games with us. I mean, you can't ruin something that isn't like finished. It's not possible. But in our heads, we're like always so afraid to do stuff because we think that it's going to turn out ugly. And in reality, we're not giving ourselves a chance to see what happens if we just relax and just do stuff. All right, let's say, I don't like this. There's so much paint here. I'm going to have to dry it again now. But I like that the line turned out really thick. I like that part. Maybe if I use a paintbrush with it, try and fish up some of that purple. It'll dry faster. There we go. That didn't help. Now I got the water from my brush all over the place. All right, I'm going to give it a dry. So I think most of it is dry. And what I said was I wanted to use tape. I almost forgot. All right. So what I want to do is I want to divide it. So maybe here then. Let's see if that looks good. Yeah, I think that's good. All right, there. That's where I want it. And I'm going to do a glaze on this side. Yeah. What color? I have no idea. I'm thinking maybe something yellow. Yeah. So this is regular matte gel medium I'm using. And a bit over here. All right, I'm just going to pull this off and onto this plate because it's easier for me to see. And I think I'm going to put some water in there too. Let's see. I'm just going to have some fun and do whatever. Cover up bits and pieces here and there. All right, let's see what it looks like. Oh, I didn't paint into the line, so I have to do that first. That wasn't supposed to happen. Now we're going to do the other side, guys. I think I'm going to use glazing medium this time because the gel medium was like so thick. And I had to water it down and I didn't like that. So I'm just going to use the glazing medium. It's really purple. Not loving it, but it's an effect. Here we go. Oh, that line didn't turn out like really straight. I wanted it to like be really crisp, but that didn't work. All right, so what do I do with this? I'm not enjoying that line that doesn't turn out right. I want it to be really crisp like that. And I don't like the purple. So I think I'm just gonna come in with some more lines. And this time with a paintbrush. I think I want them to be like beigeish, like not totally white. I want color in the white. Yeah, something like that. There we go. All right. And I'm just gonna do my thing. Oh gosh, I have no idea where this is going, guys. I feel like really insecure, and yeah, I'm out of my comfort zone for sure. And I guess that's why it's all messy, because I'm not in my comfort zone at all. I'm not doing what I feel safe doing. And this is what happens. But if I hadn't done it, I would have never had this experience. Focusing on the lines that I said I was going to make. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really feeling this at all. Let's see if I can pull it together somehow to a painting of some kind. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to do that, but I want to give it a go. All right, let's start up here. No, I do not like that at all, so I'm just gonna remove it. Try not to remove the paper with it. All right, let's go back in again and see if I can do more with this on this side, maybe somewhere. Covering up parts of that circle I just made. I don't mind that. Let's see. I'm just covering up parts here and there. Not because I don't like them, just to try and do something, I guess. Maybe I should use another color. Yeah, I'm gonna try with this light purple. I don't want to cover everything up either, so I'm just gonna, I think I'm gonna go all the way down here. That I like, and I think I want to do a bit of that down here too. I don't mind that either. Not loving that. So I'm wondering if I should just like move in with purple over here too. See what happens when I do that. All right, so I got this covered up, and then this. I do not like what's going on up here now. So I'm thinking maybe I should bring back these, no, I'm just going to use paint because that marker is really glossy and I don't like it. So I'm just going to come in with paint. It won't be as in your face either because it's not fluorescent. Let's just bring it back. I think I want that. Because my purple, no, my orange is not opaque either. It's translucent. Maybe I should make that one bigger. Let's really go for it. I'm thinking it deserves the place that it's getting. Okay. I can work with that. So what else could I do here? I want to do something up here. I really do not like what I did to that. Maybe some more medium. I think I'll try more medium. And probably not a good idea because it's going to shine through, but we'll see. I'm gonna come in with some green, I think, or maybe, no, I think I'm gonna try this green up there. Let's see what happens. Oh, yeah, I kind of like that. I like it, especially over here. I'm not sure over here what the purple is, but I'm gonna give it a go. Maybe I should have left that white line as is. So when I do this stuff, I learn so much because now I see that I should have left that white line white. So I'm just gonna leave it there because I know what color I use. I'll keep that. So now I like what's going on there. I like this for now anyhow. And I'm still like not sure what to do with these initial lines that I made with that elegant writer because I love them. And I'm like, I don't want to cover them. So let's pull it back out. And make some lines with it. Even though I did that in wet paint and I shouldn't have done that, I'm just going to dry it off right away. Try and save it. Yeah, that felt good. That's something I really wanted to do. Let's see. I think I want to bring back that purple circle as well. And that I did that with a paintbrush, I think. I'm such a messy painter. And I'm not gonna like go over that orange at all. I'm just gonna bring back the purple in a darker form. And I think I'll do the same thing here, just clean it up. Keep clear. Maybe I'll just bring it all the way back over this. Yeah, I think that looks better. And maybe I'll bring that purple line back too. I think that's the one I made with the marker. I'm not sure, but the color's not that off, so it's working. And then I can bring that back too if I want, at least over that line. See if there's anything else I want to bring back. What else? I don't like that that line just stops right there. And I don't like it stops right there. So I'm just gonna make a bold move with it. Turn it into a circle. Oh, this is hard. And I keep putting my brush into these light colors when I know I need more contrast. So that's not going to work the way I'm doing this. I need more contrast. But I like the contrast. That I know. Yes, that looks so much better, guys, right? So now, oh yeah, I like that, the contrast. Give me more contrast. So where should I put more contrast? I'm going to put it, all right, let me get that thin paintbrush again. So I can line out where I want to work. Let's see. I don't paint like this too often, guys. This is like, the only time I sit like this is when I'm like really concentrating about like finishing a painting. You know, it's not really a big deal because I can always come back with more line later if I ruin anything or I do something that I don't like. So it's not a big thing. It's just that, I don't know. You just don't want it. You don't want to have to do that, I guess. All right, I'm going to leave it at that, I think. And then I'm going to switch brushes again. Yeah, I got to switch brushes again. This really turned into something that I didn't think it was going to turn into. Too much water on the brush. Good contrast there too. I'm gonna put some more in here somewhere. I have no idea where though. Thinking about covering up that. Not sure that's what I want. Yeah, I think. So I'm gonna start here. Maybe one last spot with contrast with this green. Here. Or maybe in here? No, not in there. I think I'm just going to leave it sit for now. Even though I'm being pulled to do it here, I'm going to do it there. My stomach is going, do it there. All right, let's do it there then. And as you can see, I don't mind if the color is not exactly the same. That's fine. I'm kind of liking this now. I'm gonna get my marker out again because now there's a lot of dry areas here. And let's see what we can do. I don't know if it's gonna work on top of the paint or anything, but I'm gonna try and pull out some of the lines that I started with. And now I'm really excited to see what happens when I put water in there, on there. Oh. Yeah, it's working just fine. The elegant writer impresses, doesn't it? And maybe I should have said that this was an exploration of organic shapes, because that's what I'm doing. I don't know. Can I pull out some of the shapes, or should I make new ones on top? This is dry, yeah. And we're just going to make new ones. Maybe I'll just make a line, since I said this is all about lines. We can make like we're connecting these two to each other. I can pull it like out on the other side. Something like that. Yeah, I didn't mind that. Maybe I can do more of that. like those lines. I guess I could try and activate some of this again. Yeah, I kind of like it as it is. It's crazy. It's not what I would usually make, but yeah, I'm going to put some white marks in here though. If I have a white marker that works. Guys, I'm gonna leave it at that. It turned out crazy, but a little bit fun. So yeah, I was out of my comfort zone for sure. So it was a good project like that. All right, until next time, guys. Bye.